You are live.
There, it's working.
Your sound did not play on your intro.
My what?
The sound.
Why not?
I don't know.
Let's go back and try it again. I heard it.
I didn't.
Listen closely.
Nope.
Did I do anything?
Nope.
Is there a button I can press for that?
I don't know.
Let's do it again.
Just throw a coin down on the
It didn't want to work at all.
There
That's
it is.
as good as that's going to get.
Yeah, I heard it.
There's nothing I can do with it. It's got a mind of its own. Okay, there we go. We get the big show started. We got me. We got Paula, who's going to be our co-hostess. She's going to be offering up a bunch of clues to tonight's giveaway. So pay attention. And if you want to really win, you probably ought to pay attention real close to every clue that she puts up, which means you'll stay. If you go away, you miss some clues, you're probably not going to win. Now today we had what did we have last week? Who won? It was that hidden fellow won last week. Now he had won before, like over a year ago. So he was a repeat winner. And anytime we have a repeat winner, the following week, that would be now, only first timers qualify to win. So if you have won the big show before, you can't win this week. Only first timers. Kind of a toughie. I hate to be mean, but the whole idea is just to, give people a chance. But next week, if we get a new winner this week, which we will, anybody can win. What's all this they're typing over here? They're typing all kinds of stuff. Crazy stuff. We're trying something new just for fun. Can you type the magic word?
I did.
No, it's exclamation point magic word. It might work. I think I put a timer on there.
Yeah, I did.
Yep. You gotta guess a magic word. I got a sack of I don't know what these are. This looks like a sack of buffalo nickels. We'll take one out of there at random. Of course, it's not really random if I'm doing it with my fingers here. Let's see. Maybe it'll be, say, this one. God only knows what that is. It might have a date. It might not have a date. This is just a little fun, some perky little thing to play with. So today, if you guess the magic word, right, now you win a buffalo nickel. But only the first person to type the magic word will win the buffalo nickel. Because once I got to figure out the Nightbot thing and see if it'll shut itself off after somebody types the magic word. We're trying real hard just to make it fun. Beth said buffalo nickel. No, that's the prize. There's actually a magic word, but you got to use it in the form of a command. So the exclamation point gibberish. And if it's right, it'll tell you. You win. You win a buffalo nickel. Ken is the best. I like the way you think. Really. I like the way you think. PayPal. That's not the magic word. And I got to make sure the magic word is not a command. So, well, it is, but it's not a separate command. Yep. Die clash, reverse, snuffleupagus. It's out there. Look, we got the big show here. Here it is. Look at this. We got stuff we give away. We always start off with one of these, a big fat copper round. And people win stuff here. The whole idea is to put coins in people's hands that they may not know about or be able to afford, or we just assemble a kind of a nice collection right here and send it out. We got one big fat winner who's usually pretty happy. And it's a lot of fun. Now, people support this giveaway. It's a community supported event. You send in coins or you send in cash. If you want to send in coins, type my email, exclamation point email. We'll give you my email address, and you can say, hey, Kat, what's your day and shipping address? Because I got all this stuff here, and I want to get it there. And, we'll put it in over the big show over the course of however many weeks it takes. We don't usually put everything in all at once because people send some pretty big packages over here for the big show. We just split them up, and it's a lot of fun. We talk you up. There's cousin Jeff Dunn, Anthony Goodley, Numismatic Picker, Matthew's here, Mantix here, Steve Elliott, Coy, where have you been? Mel's Coin Corner, Ant, good? The food dude, welcome. Come on in. It's all good. What? I got a new little icon here. Oh, I see. I'm not looking at YouTube right now. There's YouTube. Aha. PV Penny. Now, if somebody's already typed it in and it didn't work, you can figure you can just skip that.
Nobody's typed it in.
Nobody typed it in? I figure if nobody types it in, we'll just get this thing going. You know, we'll put in like a buffalo nickel. Give me a can. I need like a little can or something. Oh, here, we got this. Got doodle on it. Okay, it's actually a can of Play-Doh. My favorite stuff. Really, this stuff, if you don't have like hamburger or peanut butter, you just spread that on your bread and it's just as good as a real thing. So there's going to be our magic word prize. And if nobody wins it, well, we'll just carry it over next week and add another coin. How about that? That'll be fun. Okay, it's not a great coin. It's a buffalo nickel. I don't know what the date is. I can't see it. What's it say? 1930 something? I don't know. Let's look at that under the scope. Yeah, we're just kicking it up a notch is all we're doing. Where is the scope? There it is. It's a 1936 buffalo nickel. Pretty good shape, not screwed up. All right, circulated. It's got a full date. It's got a mint mark on there. Looks like a, is that a D? All right, you got some horn. That's probably fine. Yeah, it's a good buffalo nickel. If you don't have a buffalo nickel, man, here's your chance to pick one up real easy. We can zoom out and have a look. Look at it. There he is, Chief Wampum. Is that what his name is? That's a 1936 full date. Man, it's hard to get him with a full date. And let's see, what's the mint mark on there? It's F. No, that's not really a mint mark. That's the guy who designed this thing, which all he did was just, he was good at drawing. That's Joe Frazier. No, it's some guy named Frazier. Sebastian Frazier, one of those guys. He designed buffalo nickels. On the back, you got this guy over here. It's Black Diamond is his name. He's got some doodle on him. Where's my stick? I got a bunch of, where'd my can of pointy sticks go? I'll need a few of these. I'm not ready. There's no such thing as being ready for this show. Let's see if that's soft doo-doo or hard doo-doo. Can we push that off? That's called perma-doo. Yeah, that's the technical term. So there it is. Look, if you guess the magic word, we're going to send you a nickel. All right, there it is. And if nobody gets it, we'll have it for next week. And if nobody gets that, we'll keep adding another coin until somebody wins. It'll be fun that way. Fart. That's right. Okay, Carlos on call. Hey, mon ami. I see Cajun. There's a whole bunch of people come in here all the time. It's a lot of fun. And you folks are what makes this show happen. Really, if not for you guys, it would be a pretty small, pathetic, pitiful show. Because your donations come in. People send it to the email. It's below me. Paula's got it. You can type in chat email as a command. And you can use that as a PayPal donation address. Or you can go right to PayPal. Where's my keyboard? And let's see if we can type that in. Let me see. I type !pay_PAL. And this will pop up a link. Maybe. Give it a few minutes and it'll show up on my screen. And you can put in channel donations. People do it all the time. Now, sometimes it comes in out of order, out of place. I miss it during a show, and we just add it into the next show is all we're going to do. But it's those donations we, use to pay for the shipping. We choose to pay for more coins that go in besides just the coins that people send in. We got a whole bunch of coins, it turns out, right around here. And we just, keep it going until it's time to drop the hammer and have a giveaway. But you guys make it happen. Let's see, very rare. Oh, by the way, if you're doing the magic word, no spaces. It won't do spaces. I don't know why. I'm not a tech guy. There we go. Play-Doh. James Frazier with no I. It's like Fraser. Yep. That's Joe Foreman created the nickel. And I think he worked for Nichols back in the day. But that's how it works. So, gee, send in those channel donations and we'll make this package huge. You got to realize every time somebody wins, they're thinking, I wish everybody sent in $5. Wouldn't that be cool? Nope, it's not Play-Doh, which is actually not spelled as dough. It's spelled dough. There it is. So there, we got a magic word going on. What else is going on? We got the coin seminar weekend coming up. I'm going to take the screen away, Paula, for just a moment. And we're going to go over here. Where is it? I got to click this button. We're going to go to the screenshot. Maybe this will work. And we'll go to the big show. No. That one, the coin seminar weekend. This will give you the link if you type in CSW with an exclamation point. It'll tell you when, where, who, what. Lots of stuff coming up. We got, let's see, Riser Treasure Hunting Emporium is going to start it off on Friday, November 8th, which is, how many weeks we got? 1, 2, 2.5, almost 3 weeks left to go. So it's crunch time, and the schedule's starting to fill up. We got Bill 457 on Saturday at noon. Going to start that day off right, probably with Wheaties or something. Let's see, Jeff Stanley. I've got to add a couple of links onto this, and it'll be really good. Mike Kittle's got something groovy planned for about an hour and a half at 9 o'clock. Now, I had another request for that particular time slot, but that time slot's taken, and I don't know who it is or what their channel is, so I've got to get a hold of them again and send, handle that email and see if we can fit him in probably at 8 o'clock on Saturday. Sunday, Beth Coddington, as soon as she finds a time, she's going to tell me what time she's going to go. Beth, when and for how long? Okay, but she's going to talk about tokens, which is a neat thing. Paula's going to get on at 5 o'clock, and we got the big show. But check this out. All these channels are going to get a clue, and they're going to share that clue with the viewers somehow. God only knows who. They come up with creative ways. And that's going to be a clue for the Coin Seminar Weekend giveaway. And I've got a, where'd it go? It was here. Is that it? No, that's not it. I had it. I'm not ready. There's no such thing as being ready for this thing. There it is. Here it is. Oh, damn it. Oh, Jesus. I can't move one thing without knocking 6 more off. Goes the MS Plus. Okay, watch this. Here's the face view. We got a Morgan Dollar Whitman album, brand spanking new, still in its original shell. There it is. It's the original container. Kind of neat. And this is for Morgan Dollars. So if you collect Morgans, these are one of the, it has the little sliding windows that come on out, so you can put your Morgans in there. Huh? Isn't that pretty? And there it is. That's probably a $25 bill anyway. What's it say on the back? $24.95 is what it says on the back. There it is. From Toys and Hobbies. Yeah, made in China. China? You can't make holders for U.S. coins in China. That just doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's get back over. I got to find, I lost you. Let's see. There it is. So you got to watch all those videos so you can get all the clues, because the more clues you have, the better chance you win this good stuff. And okay, I'll just put it right there. That's a good spot. Yeah, who's in here? There's Dodger, there's Quads, Brian Weedle, G. Reese, Hidden, graduate student Hidden is here. Hidden won last week, which is why this week only people who have not won before can win all this good stuff. Now we start off with a big fat copper round. They call it a PV penny. Let's see if we can put that on something that floats. There we go. That's a 0.999, which is 99.9% pure copper. Well, it's okay. Copper's pretty easy to work with. It's just separating metals out once it's been blended in with copper. That's the tough part. I mean, all the plumbing in your house, if you got copper plumbing, is going to be the same as this. 999. They're real pretty. And that's a Walking Liberty design on the back of that. It's big. It's heavy. It's bold. People like it. We throw them in here. Okay. I'll stream from 11 to 12 Central, and it will be a giveaway. Okay, let me take notes. If you wish to participate in the coin seminar weekend, drop me an email. Really, dropping in chat doesn't really work for me, but Beth has my complete attention. Beth is 11 to 12 and a giveaway. Is that AM? Yeah, that's probably AM. Dave's not here, man. Where's Dave? There's Dave. He's right there. Okay, let's look at some more stuff. What do we have? I got all these piles here. Stuff is stacked up and just, wow. Where did I had that one thing I wanted? Here, look at this. I lost several things. People send stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. And, well, entropy has taken control of my desk. It really, I could probably clean it too. Look at this. It's just, what is that, Play-Doh?
Ken.
What?
Somebody guess the magic word.
What?
Somebody guess the magic word.
When?
It didn't pop up on your thing, though.
I don't see it.
Anthony Goodley.
Okay, I got to get over to YouTube. Let's see. Let's look at that. Okay. Anthony Goodley. No, see, now I got to change the magic word because that's not the magic word. But people are thinking, oh, it must be similar to that.
Oh, no. Never mind.
Never mind. Yeah.
I'm delirious.
See, it'll tell you.
Sorry,
it'll
Anthony.
pop up some stuff and say you won.
I was wondering why it didn't come up that you won. Never mind.
Yeah. Everybody's trying CUD, but it's not CUD. Look, I got 3 people in a row trying CUD. It's the same guy.
It's not good either.
He's tried every combination possible.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Carry on.
we'll let him. It'll tell us. I wish it would ring a bell or blow some buzzers or whistles or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I was cleaning up the desk just a little and opened up a spot enough to put some stuff on, which was perfect. So, but unfortunately, it's back to the way it was. But I was able to find these babies. Little Nitrate had sent in several gorgeous coins, including this here Silver Eagle. This is a 2011. That's a 1 ounce of pure silver, 0.999. It's as fine, almost, or at least, as that copper round. There it is. And this is actually money. This is good for $1. But anybody who's going to spend that for $1 is probably screwed up in the head.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding. What? We had a winner again?
It did pop up this time.
What's it saying now?
It says, BAM is today's magic word. You win Buffalo Nickel. No more winners today.
It doesn't have their name in there.
No.
I'm going to work that out so it has their name.
It came up right after he typed it in. And this.
Okay. Did anybody else type it first?
No. It came up right after he typed it in.
Here's the screen.
D. Reed.
I see. This is the gibberish I got to look at.
Yeah.
You guys get this? I get this. All right. What do we got here? What do we got? Let's go down here. VAM. VAM is today's magic word. You win a Buffalo Nickel, and that appears to be D. Reese. Okay, D.
And
Reese.
somebody else typed it in afterwards, and that message did not pop up.
Yep, there's a timer on it, so it won't pop up. But that gives me time to kill that magic word. So D. Reese gets a magic word.
Send them your email, your address, real name, YouTube name, and everything to his email, D. Reese.
Yeah, I don't keep anybody's information because, dude, I can barely find stuff on my desk. Don't expect me to keep your shipping addresses. Get a hold of me at my email. It's probably somewhere on the screen here, or will be shortly. And let me know where to send that. Let's see. There's home. Good. So we got D. Reese on that. Give me a piece of paper.
Nobody said it had to have anything to do with each other.
I'm keeping the Play-Doh. I'm keeping the Play-Doh. But watch this. Watch this. We're going to take you over to CFA because CFA has all these. Okay, here's a screen. There's that. CFA is making videos, 100 videos in 100 days, all about the top 100 VAM. Now, VAM is, it's kind of a nickname. It's Van Allen and Mollis are these two guys that wrote the book on Morgan dollar and Peace dollar varieties. And he's going through every day, one after another, just counting them down from 100 down to 1. or somewhere near there. Maybe to 0. Does he count down to 0 or just 1?
What's that?
His countdown.
No, he started at 100 and he's going backwards.
Okay. Well, there is no VAM 0.
28 so far.
He's at 72. It's a tail bar. Great stuff to watch there. Some of these VAMs are worth a whole lot more than the normal design on the coin. And you can find those and just cherry pick them left and right. Well, not really left and right. They're few and far between, which is why they're valuable. But sometimes you can find them. Well, congratulations, D. Reese. We're glad you got that. And we snuck in a little shout out for CFA while we're at it. Okay, cross that off my list. Okay, now wait 1 minute because I got to kill the magic word. Wait for it.
I think it just died. I think it just, after somebody got it, it went away because other people typed it in and that did not pop up. So
there. Okay. That's not the magic word anymore. Now there's no magic word. So we'll have to start a new one next week is all. Yeah, we'll try to keep this going. It'll be fun. And we can sneak in a little promo for somebody. Okay, we got some, what do they call these? Channel stickers that people send in. Dude, if you want to send in your channel sticker, we will include it in the package. Here's your chance to, put the word out for your channel. Send a bunch of them. Because if they send one, well, now I'm out. So send like, 20 or 50 or something. We'll keep them going all year. I got Paula's channel sticker. Look how big that is. It's almost the size of, oh my gosh, it is. It's the size of a copper round. Look at that. It's big. And we got cheapskate coins over here. This one's a little light. Who's that one? That's going to be Value Hunter. It's upside down. Wait a minute.
it's very hard to read on his sticker. I think
it works upside down or backwards.
Yeah, I think it's a transfer one.
The people collect these things. It's a great way to promote your channel. It don't cost you nothing because we'll accept for the stickers and shipping to get the stickers here. But we'll put them in many packages for you. People collect these things. Believe it or not, they put boards up behind them with scores and scores of stickers. There's nothing wrong with that. Promote your stuff. Geez, you went to the trouble of creating a channel and making all those videos. You may as well promote it too. Beth says, only folks who have never won tonight can win tonight. That's right. Look at this. We got some stuff from Joe Durbin. This is the kind of thing people send. It's not really a coin, but it's almost a coin. It's actually what's left over after making the planchet. Making the blank that'll be turned into a planchet and then later turned into a coin. That's from Joe Durbin, and that's a $50. Whatever the part is after, it's the biscuits. They cut out the biscuits and that's what's left. It's from a clad $50. And what do they call it? Webbing or waffling or whatever the hell. We're going to put it right in here. This is exonumia. It's kind of a coin related. Actually, the space right here, that's the coin. Maybe it's a quarter. Let's see. Does it fit a quarter? Ooh, it's a quarter. That's what that is. Speaking of quarter, I got this one in from Dodger 455. Real shiny quarter here for you. What is it? I can't see it. It's brand spanking new because you want to have those brand spanking new stuff. I think quarters are terrifically overlooked. You got 50 state quarters. You got 50 America the Beautiful, although they're still in production. There's only like 42 so far, right? But you got all the mint marks. You got the proofs. You got the silver proofs. There's some satins in there, right? You got the P, the D, the S proof, the S uncirculated, and you have the W's. So this is a 2019. Look at that W right there.
W.
All right. The Mint, in their great wisdom, decided, hey, we should put some stuff out to, boost this coin collecting hobby. There it is. So they made these. They made W quarters, uncirculated quarters. Well, they're circulated now because when they made them, they were uncirculated. But they're putting these out into circulation. They're making 2 million of each design starting this year. And this is the Northern Pacific, and it's a pretty good shape. Really, the Mint has some videos. If you watch them, you got to think, they aren't making these coins for collectors. They're making them to be sent out into the world, get bashed up and screwed up and driven over by trucks, right? They got coins that are driven over by garbage trucks. There we go. And this is a war in the Pacific. They're not really made for collectors. Proofs, yeah, they're held to a higher standard and they look great. What you got here? You got a duck W there. You got a palm tree that has not been blown up. We'll give it time. A couple of landing. What is that in the back? I'm gonna guess it's some kind of landing craft.
Bunker or something.
You got G.I. Joe himself right here taking that beach over in Guam. Well, there they are. And these things go, when they first come out, they were going, you know, 50, 75, 100, 300 bucks. Yeah. Well, this is the latest edition. And there's only a couple of contact marks on here, which is pretty darn good for these. Give it another, you know, year or two, what's left in circulation, they're going to be beaters, man. Well, that's from Dodger 455. I'm going to put it right here beside the, we'll hold it safe right in there. There's a neat one for you. Yep, and somebody just wins all this stuff. That's how it works. Now, you don't have to pay anything to win, right? YouTube says if you're going to pay to win, that's a raffle, and we're going to cut your balls off. I don't make this up. It's in the rule book over on YouTube. Okay, let's see. What's this? CJ. It was CJ who sent these in. I figured it out because it said CJ sent these in. I've got an 1898 V-nickel right here. Kind of worn, right? Well, it's okay. Do you have a V-nickel? Maybe we'll make V-nickel the next magic word. No, there's one we could do. We could just have like clues to the magic word during some other shows during the week. Yeah, there it is. It's 1998, over 100 years old. There's a good one right there. That'll set somebody up. The kids will love this stuff. That's from CJ. Now, automatically, you're entered if you make a donation to the show, either with coins or with cash. And gosh, you got to bear with me. I've got to get on this stick and get ready to give this thing away. I'd like to see this off my desk by the end of the month, so that doesn't give us a whole lot of time. But I've been putting a lot of time into, you know, just lounging about, napping, and you know, taking walks, watching cartoons, and that's a hell of a coin we're going to give away. Can you type in kitty? There it is. You still have time to get involved in this. You have to qualify to enter, right? So you got to leave a comment on the kitty video, or send in coins, or send in cash to the big show, and you're automatically qualified to win. So there's no cost to get qualified. Let me see if I can. There it is. Here, kitty. There's the video link. Catching up on chat real quick. All right. I can only see like 6 chat messages, so it doesn't take long. There we go. What's this stuff? This is from Spitfire. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Spitfire. I screwed up so bad Thursday. She sent a coin in, and we looked at several photos, and one of them stood out, but it was the coloring. It was the brightness that led to the wrong diagnosis on that coin. Boy, it would have been a nice coin, but, well, it still is. But we made the wrong call on that. But we caught ourselves. Okay, Spitfire sends in a, what is this? This is the Shell token series with Kennedy on the front. Tells you everything about him on the back. And that's brass. That's a token. Let me clear my throat real quick.
Now let me clear my throat. You're muted. You're muted.
There we go. I'm unmuted. You didn't want to hear the horking or the, you know. You ever have a cat with a hairball? It's kind of like that, just without the head jerking. Okay, what's this now? Who's this from? Oh, also from Spitfire. I've got a 2009. I don't know if there's a mid mark on there. That's Lincoln on a log. There we go. 2009 Philly brand spanking new. There it is. We'll put that in there. You know, you got to save the best you got. You can spend the rest because they made hundreds of millions of them. But a lot of people keep these because they think they're worth more because of low mintage. It's relatively low mintage. You got 4 designs, right? You got 2 mint marks. So you got 8 designs and mint marks. Then you get the proofs and the satins. But the proofs and the satins on the 2009 pennies are copper, whereas these are zinc. And all told, yeah, they had the best part of 1 billion produced, and that ain't nothing like rare. But hey, man, if you want to keep them, go right ahead. But by all means, save, you know, a shiner. At least the best of the best. What's this? I can't see it. Let's put this in. Scope. It's a penny. It's a wheat penny. It's got Lincoln on it. So it's a Lincoln wheat penny. And it's a 1929D. Let's put that in. Because a person needs a 1929D. What kind of shape you in? Okay, got a little mark on one side. And it looks like you're fine otherwise. We got most of the detail, but it's getting pretty worn. Well, look, if I was 90 years old, I'd be pretty worn out too. Let's put that in right in here. We got more from, oh, besides just this little piece, Jeff Dunn sent it a satchel of these things. What do you got? 1990. I can't read this, but you see the blue and then the red. This is from a mint set. These are from mint sets, and I got 2 dimes here. We'll put them under the scope so we can see it. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There it is. It's a 1989D. Yeah, not a thing wrong with it. Okay, this is closer to a collector quality, but the mint doesn't make coins for collectors. Mint makes coins for the economy to be circulated. And these mint sets, well, they just scoop them out with an ice cream scoop or something, dump them in a bucket, and then add them into their mint sets. Well, at least they're less circulated and bumped around. But even getting MS65 or higher out of mint sets is a challenge. And the other one is, I can't see it. It's a 1985P. Well, good. There you go. Well, you know, the best collection is going to have every date and every mint mark in as good condition as possible. Just the best ones you can find. Some of these things, I mean, you go back 10, 15 years, finding uncirculated specimens is just about impossible. Every now and then you can get some shiners in there. Somebody opened up a new roll from, you know, years ago, or they had some stuff sitting in a drawer or a coffee can. And, well, they might have little marks on there. Getting them with no marks, that's the challenge, you know, to this coin collecting. And you can keep upgrading your collection almost indefinitely. What's this? Bill J sends one. Let's see. I don't know if it's Bill J. I don't think it is. But it was in his box. So I'm thinking his box was back here and some stuff slid over and fell in. Well, here it is. We're going to put this in. It's a 1958 Denver. And that's another wheat penny. Real shiner on this one. Okay, what you got in the back? Got a few spots here. And that's going to be the camera really picking those up. If I tilt that, they don't really show up so much. But a person needs a shiny red. Where are you? Wheat penny. I'll put the black under it, and it'll show up a little better as being pretty darn red. There you go. Look at the cartwheel luster on that. That says, I'm as good as brand new as you're going to get. There's my camera. Yep, there's that awful light. There's that really awful light. That thing is blinding. Well, here, that's from Bill J. Also from Bill J. I have not taken it out of its original bag, but this is it. It was actually produced in the bag. And that's a 2009 S. See the mirror finish on that? I can take it out. But I don't want to handle it because it's a proof. Now, Bill J goes through probably a box of $50 rolls. I mean, a box of $500 at $50 every single day. And every now and then he finds some neat stuff. This has been circulated. You can see from the little blemishes, just little scuff marks. You're going to get that when a proof coin is circulated. And it's now called an impaired proof, but I'm pretty sure you probably don't have a 2009 S. And look at the mirror. The mirror holds up. It'll have a few scuffs, but the mirror holds up. So watch out for those. We're going to put that back in the bag just to keep it. Where'd it go? There should be a bag within 10 feet of me here. There it is. There. We'll keep that decent for you. I missed. It's going to end up on the floor. I just know it. There we go. We'll put that right over here for you. What else you got? What else you got? Here's another channel sticker. That's from the Looksy app. There's an app you can get for your phone, right? It's called Looksy. And if you got a coin, say this, you take your camera on your phone and you start the app and you make the coin fit in a circle, right? You got to zoom in, zoom out, and get it to fit, and just make sure it's sharp and press the button. It takes a picture. Now it'll rotate it, it'll crop it, and it'll run it through their database and say, aha, it's a 1929D, right? And, you know, here's a price range of values. It'll tell you what the heck you got for your coin. It'll say it's a Lincoln cent, or it'll say it's a, you know, a Kennedy $50 or a Roosevelt dime or a V nickel. Kind of neat, the stuff that's coming down the road. Let's see what else is going on over here. There was only a limited supply. Are you out of? Tell me you're not out of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper, because it can't go with you if you run out. So run out and get some toilet paper before you run out. Okay, Blues. Now Blues is having a show. He does the after show, is what he calls it. The show after the big show, and it's just a bunch of people hanging around talking and yakking and just casual coin talk into the evening. And he had gone through a bunch of coins, and I've got a 1981 proof nickel, and that's not impaired. That's a Sharpie. Nope, we need a black background to pick that up and make it focus, and then get your fingers out of the way. I'm afraid I cannot make this focus ever. There it is, and you got a black and white, you know, real deep cameo in that 1981S. And you look, you get his channel logo too. Blues Coins. Okay, good. But wait, there's more. This one is a 1957, also from Blues Coins. Because, well, you know, I've got these folders over here, and every now and then somebody will send in a donation for channel support to boost this package, and they'll send a donation of $50 or more in a single donation. And when that happens, I add a folder. Ta-da! Well, I got, whoops, they're brand new. Got the original propaganda in there. These are the old Whitman folders, right? You get a hole for every date and mint mark. This one goes from 1963, no, 62 to 1995. This is number 2. There's other numbers, number 1, number 2, because they can't have, you know, 7 or 8 pages and just keep going on and on forever. And so they just make them for 3 pages. These things will run you $5. But geez, I cut my teeth on the hobby using these for pennies. So we got those. Well, we may as well have some pennies to try to fit in there. That's a 1957. What's this one from Sindelicious? Haha. That's a 1965. And BU is brilliant uncirculated. That's what that means. You'll see that. It has not been circulated. Probably came out of a you know, fresh roll that had been set back for decades. And we're not going to get that to focus. Well, when you get it home, you can focus on it as much as you like, because it'll be yours. That's from Sindelicious. Now, while I'm going through these coins, get over to PayPal and send cash, and we'll just keep adding to this package. What you got here, Jeff Stanley? Jeff Stanley sends his little channel, Jeff Stanley Coins and Octane, and he's got a show planned for the Coin Seminar weekend on Sunday. So you want to watch his show and get his clue, and well, just watch and learn is what we do on there. But he also sent, let's see, I can't see it. It's a quarter. There you go. What's special about that one? It's a Washington quarter, the Alaska statehood, with the extra claw. And look, he took a picture of it and put a picture on the holder. Now we got to compare what we see in the picture to what we see on the coin. And it's an extra bear claw right in here. It's a die chip is what it is. And there's a couple of different ones. And people like to collect these because, you know, now it's old 5-toe Dan. Let's look at that real close up. There it is. That's a die chip and the bear claw. And you compare that with this photo, but that's going to be pixelated. No, that's not really working. That's what I mean by pixelated. Too much magnification. Okay, let's look at it here one more time. There's the bear claw. Then we go home. And we stuck to the page here. And there's the picture of the bear claw. And yeah, that's pretty sharp. But you can pick it out real easy. That's a heck of a presentation piece from Jeff Stanley. We thank you very much. We got some more stuff coming too. Oh man, I hate to see this one go. Now you got the bear claw, has a die chip in there. Here's another one of the die chip. And this comes from Frank. Frank gives this one a name. You know, they give them nicknames, kind of vernacular names. They're not necessarily accurate as to what's going on. Excuse me, just one moment. But they're kind of fun to have the nicknames. He calls this one the Flying Schnoz.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck is that? Okay, we got a big crack right above his head going to his eyebrow, which has a chip in there, right below his schnoz. You got this. You got a booger hanging out there. It's a die chip, is what that is. Probably a die gouge. He calls it the Flying Schnoz. Well, now you got to collect one of those, huh? These are varieties. A lot of people misuse the term. They call them an error. Is that the die chip error? Something that leaves a change, either intentional or unintentional, on the design, on the die. That's going to be a variety because it's going to keep on producing many, many repeat copies of that same coin with that same feature, with that same design change. So this would be a design variety, the same as the extra bear claw, right? Because something has changed that design. An error, if they made the coin and was off center, the design is perfectly normal, but the coin itself is off center. That would be an error. They're a one-off event. They're all unique, whereas varieties repeat over and over again. Here it is. So that's the Flying Schnoz from Frank from Coin Dragon. Okay, but try to use the right terms, because when they don't use the right terms, people start thinking, huh, he's brand new. Okay, what you got here? Paula sent this in.
That's me.
There, so you got your little channel logo up here on your insert, kind of. There's a
different logo.
Where'd it go? We buried you. On the bottom, we got here's Paula, and she's over there. Okay, Paula sends in a dime. There it is. It's good for 10 cents at least. This is a little special. It's a proof 1964. Now, back then, they didn't make the proofs. We can't make this show up. They didn't make the proofs in San Francisco. They made them in Philly. They only started making the proofs at San Francisco in 1968. So, really, an S on a proof is actually kind of rare because they didn't make them in San Francisco before, except they didn't make very many back in the day. They make a whole lot more. Yeah. Well, that's one thing to figure out. There you go. And because it's 1964, 90% silver. There's one to keep. What you got here? From Cheapskate Coins. All right, we'll put this under the scope here real quick. We get a couple things from you. What you got? Cheapskate has a show on Monday night starting about 6 o'clock Eastern. There's a little auction going on. You might want to get over there and check that. Let's see what you got here. It's there she is. It's a penny. Look at that luster on there. That's a 1963. Brilliant uncirculated Canadian penny. Remember that 58 we had from Bill J? You can see the difference. No, wait, there is no difference. They're both shiny and brand new. Whereas an older coin, be it Canadian or otherwise, copper tends to take on this deep, rich, chocolatey toning. And give it time, and this may pick up some toning, but boy, it's brilliant and uncirculated in red. It'll probably hold that. What does this? Fingerprints, marks, being handled, right? You pick up a coin, stick your finger on that, and your fingerprints will leave a mark. And it will forever change that coin. Watch this. I gotta shine that up just a bit. What you got? I got a loop. Here's my loop. All right, but we got that stainless. I think it's chrome steel is what it is. But geez, you can clean your fingers, wash your hands, but as long as you're alive, You're still putting out moisture out of your fingertips. So watch this. Can you see that? Let me put that under the scope real quick. Scope there. That's what I look like close up. That's my fingerprint. Watch. Watch what happens when I hit it with a stick. It moves. It's almost gross, but it's just a fingerprint is what that is. That's the oils from my fingers. Then we'll put that in your coins, and what's going to happen to the copper, because copper is probably one of the most reactive metals out there besides what? Sodium. And, you know, we don't mess with that all the time. Don't touch your coins. If you're going to pick up coins, grab them by the edges, right? Grab them by the edges. Ideally, don't grab it all. You can move it around on a card real easy. Getting it onto the card, yeah, you can slide it up there with a piece of paper or something. Okay, what were we doing? Okay, we got the penny. Yeah, we got the penny from Cheapskate. But look, there's more. This is a nickel, and that's a 1943 Canadian nickel, which is made out of tomback. And when they're brand new, they look great, almost a golden. It's a form of brass is what they're using, and they're golden in color. Give it time, and they tend to tone up. This one's in better shape. And you got King George, Elizabeth's old man right here. Yeah, he had a stutter. I don't know if you watched that movie. The Chinese are watching, and they love fingerprints. Yep. Back when I was like 6 years old, we were out in the snow one day, and I think it was Tony Lavoie pulled a coin out of his pocket, and it had a fingerprint on it. Huh? And Todd was looking at it thinking, you know, we're 6 years old here. Dude, that's worth a lot of money having that fingerprint on it. And we're trying to figure out, at 6 years old, how could that happen? Well, we figured when they poured it into the mold, somebody touched it with their finger and left a fingerprint on the coin. But, dude, if you're touching your finger on molten copper, you're probably going to leave all your skin on that. That theory failed, but I couldn't help but think, I want that coin. I want that coin. Because even back then, I wanted a good collection. But it was just a fingerprint. Okay, what does Kickstar send today? Look, I've got some shiners. That's a shiner, all right. What do you see? It's a 1974D with no fingerprints. God love them. 1974 Memorial Penny in beautiful shape. I got a bunch of them here, but they're, you know, they got polish marks all across them. Well, get the best darn coin you can. And when they're shining, when they're brilliant, when they have that original cartwheel luster with no blemishes or spots, now you're starting to get into a good quality collection. It makes such a great presentation. We'll set that rate for you. What's this? I don't know why, but here it is. It's a 2000P, 2003P. Now, I don't know why it's in there.
I don't know why it's
special about it. I want to put that under the scope because maybe there's something special. Let's see. Let's find the focus. There it is. 1936 to 2003. And it looks like we're pretty good. It's just great shape. That's all it is. A little bit of a grease spot right there where a little splash of lubricant got on the die. Left a little impression. The rest of it looks, there's a contact mark. You know, we've got these quarters out there in circulation. There's a little die crack over here. We got these quarters in circulation for 20 years now. For 20 years, every state, right? You got the P and the D for each state. You got a state quarter design. There's another crack on there right in here. You can see them. Have you got a full set of the darn things? You can dig through pocket change and pull them out. They cost a quarter, really. And then you'll have a reference set at the very least. And sometimes you can find some better ones where they'll have a, you know, an extra bear claw. Go through them old quarters. They're not really that old. They're 20 years old. Old quarter, that's coming up. Wait for it. What's this? Here's an old nickel. It's from Bill Betts. It's a 2000. No, wait. It's a 1911. All right. It's kind of old, kind of tired. Got a big mark in her head. Yeah. But hey, I don't have one. I'm going to be jealous of this one. And then I got to give it up to you guys. SHTF.
That's scrapping, hoarding, tinkering, fun. Not what you were gonna get out of there. Come on. Stop it. As you were.
Okay. I'm going to change my name. Well, there. Get yourself a collection of every darn quarter. You know how many quarters you're going to have if you want the P, the D, the S uncirculated, the satin P and D, the proofs, the silver proofs. Just for the past 20 years, it's like 350 coins. What? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, there's the nickel from Bill Betts. And what you got here? Oh, from Kickstarter. I've got a proof 1983 S dime. Let's see if we can get that to show up real sharp. There it is. Black and white deep cameo in there. There we go. Now that's collector quality. That's what we demand is the best. But we want to see the best business strike, the best darn proof, the best darn everything, right? Don't settle for second best. What was this? Also from, hold it. Bill Betts. Here it is. I've got his piece of paper. I've got a 1929 Yaha penny. Now it says G, but ignore that because these have been proven to be in much better shape. But you got to have a decent, 1929 penny. Let's get that in there. And I got a 1929 D penny. We'll put that in there too. Oh, it's important to flash down your staples, right? Because if you put them in a box, your staples, the back of one coin is going to be sliding across the front of the next coin. So if you don't flatten down your staples and you pull one out, you can leave marks in your coins, and that's bad luck. We're only here for a little while, right? The coins are here for a lot longer than we are. Some of these things go back 300, 400, 500, couple of thousand years. We are only stewards of these coins for a short time. It is up to us then to maintain their quality and not screw them up and get our fingerprints on them. Like this. When I do this, people they lose their minds. You can't touch those. If you have a circulated coin, you'll probably be okay handling it. If you have something like a brilliant uncirculated or a proof, for example, consider gloves. Consider handling it with a piece of paper because you can do all kinds of stuff with a piece of paper and a card, right? I can pick that up. I can move it around. I can put it under the scope and take pictures. Where is it? Here you go. Here's D. Reese's nickel, 1936. I can take that thing and flip it over. You ready? Watch this. No problem at all. I can flip that right over so we can look at the other side. Right? I haven't touched it yet. I can take a flip. Give me a flip. Here's one. There's a flip. All right. I can take that piece of paper. It says D. Reese. I can put it in the flip. All right. Just like that. I can put the nickel behind it. Then I can tap it down. Let's see if I can tap that down right. And I just put that thing into the flip. I didn't touch a thing. That's the sort of thing we need to do to protect these coins for future generations. And chances are, if you're D. Reese, I know for a fact that's going to go to one of his kids. He's got these two. Are they granddaughters? Where's D. Reese? There's two of them. Yeah. What's this one? He's got two of those granddaughters. Here's another one, 1936. Oh, good. There. We got two of them. Let's make sure they each get one, huh? There. There. Because I know where these coins are going. Going to his grandchildren. And they'll need to learn how to keep them good, keep them nice. store them and protect them and love them and squeeze them and hug them. What you got here? Oh man. It's got a little bunk in it. It's got a little tear. That's no problem. Don't worry about the tear. It's just at the corner here. Now, I'm not going to rip that off because it's part of the set. Okay, remember when I was talking about that 2009 penny over here? Spitfire sent in. All right, real shiner. And this is a circulation strike. Over here, we've got 2009 pennies that are in the original mint set. And these are Denver's. And what's special about these is that these, because they're in the mint set from 2005 to 2010, these were produced with a satin finish. They're not the same. They're different. And the mintage on this is less than 600,000. These are pretty rare. And he's got every coin from the Denver Mint for 2009 because this is half of a mint set. The mint set has the P and the D. If you're buying these, a lot of times, if you're buying mint sets, you'll see them on eBay. They'll just have the P or just have the D. The full set has both. So if they're charging you full price and giving you one date, they're ripping you off, right? Well, here I don't have to worry about it because you're not paying a thing. And somebody sent this in. We got the P. No, we got all the Denver mints for the quarters, the pennies, right? Type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, all the dollars here. Gosh, we can have a look at these. What you got here? You got the Lincoln logs. You got them on a log. You got them going agog, and you got them as president. Okay, what do we got here? Andrew Jackson, Edgar Allan Poe, Mike Tyson, Elvis, and Sacagawea. We got all the dollars there. Over in the quarters, now 2009 is a special year, right? What you got here? These aren't states. These are territories. We got D.C., Duke Ellington. We got, let's see, Guam. Nope, that's Puerto Rico. That's Guam. I don't know what this one is, but it's really nice. Here's a bird. Okay, let's get in. Okay, Guam, Samoa, Virgin Islands, and Mariana Islands. Yeah. Keep those. Keep them for a long time. Save them. These satins, 2005 to 2010, these are going to have a premium. They do have a small premium now, but they're terrifically neglected. Wait for it. This is one of those things where you have mintage of, 600,000. Right? Remember that W quarter over here? You get mintage of 2 million. But these were promoted properly. These were hyped up by the mint. If these things got the same promotion as those things, you'd see a considerable premium on these. I mean, probably 15 to 20 bucks a piece. The nickel, the pennies. Yeah, these probably go for 5 to 10 bucks per cent because they are the satins. And that's no fooling. Okay, I need a place to put it. I'm going to lay it. Move this. What do you got here? What do we got here? We got some toilet paper. Nope, not part of the show. We got some bacon flavored toothpicks. Not part of the show. I'll be keeping those. All right, we got some more stuff here because Galaxy sent this giant box. We got some foreigns in here. SJ sent some foreign coins. Are you ready with the giveaway on that?
I am.
Okay, whoever wins is going to have to deal with Paula because she's got a way to decide how many of these foreign coins because we got this, just sacks of foreign coins from SJ. That's SJ's Mixed Adventures. She did a show with, let's see, Amanda and Paula and Beth Coddington yesterday. They're looking at nickels or some darn thing. So here we got some foreigns from Galaxy 471. What's this one? It's a Papua New Guinea 1975 proof two toes. Tutoa? It's whatever their currency is in Papua New. But here it is.
Right.
I can't say that. How do you say
Papua New Guinea?
Papua.
Papua?
Yeah, that's before it becomes a larvae.
Papua?
It's after it becomes a larvae. Then it goes in the pupa. What's this thing? It's 10 cents from the Netherlands, 1942. Yep. Yeah, other states and nations also make proof coins. What's on the back of that? That's their Kapu shield. No, it's a bird or something. I don't know, but it's in great shape. And I don't know where they're made. They're neat. And we got Good King George on a 1944 Canadian penny. There it is. 1944. Same darn thing as that other one here, which I can't tell where my, there it is. Same reverse, except it's dad. They keep changing the design whenever somebody dies. And a 2006 penny from someplace that Elizabeth owns. What's it say? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I haven't seen these. Scope. Isle of Man. Yeah, huh? Isle of Man, Elizabeth. Dude, it is like the power tool center of the world out there. Right? Every house has like a giant stack of logs, all chopped, split by hand. It's the Santon War Memorial, 1 penny. There it is, because they were in the war too. Right? Every house on the Isle of Man has this big shed out back. It's like a workshop. They got, I mean, tools. They got lumber. They got stuff in there. Usually a lathe. There it is. We don't see too many Isle of Man coins. Well, that's in there. Oh my gosh, we are out. There's the last card. Whew. Finally got a break. Well, that's what we got so far. We are just getting started. It's 10:30. We're an hour into it. You sent a PayPal. God love you. Okay, I'm going to take a moment and check PayPal. Now, listen, first off, we had 2 donations come in last week that came in after the hammer dropped that did not get credited on last week's show. So I got $5 from Little Nitrate, and she's sending this thing right here. Look at that Silver Eagle. And we got 5 from Silver Nitrate. Pretty handy. So we're going to include that in today's show. And I'm going to get over to PayPal right now and take a look and see what more came in, because we got more coins to add here. And this usually takes a few moments. All right, so talk amongst yourselves. Try different magic words. Just practice for the magic words. This could be, there it is. I can hit this button and we can get underway. We started at, let's see, today, also, we got $10 in from Charlie and Sandy Reiser. God love yous. Okay, now I got to find my way. There's eBay. There's, yeah, there's Postal. There's Reiser. There's Vivian. Yeah, that's Blues. Blues says 10 for the big show, 5 for the kitty. Okay, 10 for the, and that's Blues. And I get 5 for the kitty. All right, I haven't been doing the math, but by God, I mean to. We have this thing called the kitty. Let me get you here real quick. Where are you? There. Okay, and I really promise to get this out. All right, if we go over $100. Now, first off, when we add up all the PayPals, I'm going to keep $20. That goes in my pocket. And that's going to take care of supplies that go into it, packaging, the shipping costs, right? Some other things that we put in here a little bit here and there. I keep that. And if we go over $100, I'm going to take $10 out and put it in the kitty. Kitty don't mind. And Kitty is a savings program. We'll buy some bigger, better, nicer things that we probably can't get on a single show. So we got this here. It's a 1907 Proof 64 Brown. That's a proof Indian cent. You had about what, 1,400 produced? Now that's a rare coin. Yep. Maybe checking through silver rolls, $half-dollar rolls, trying to get that silver. This is the stuff that makes collectors go, ooh, I want that coin. There we go. Absolutely beautiful color on that this camera will not pick up. And this is paid for because of donations to the big show. And we're going to give that away to some lucky winner real quick. Yeah, I have to set aside the time is what I have to do, but it's so easy just to work on that database. It calls me.
Be patient, Kristen. We'll explain it. Just be patient.
What are we explaining?
He wants to know how it works. We'll explain it.
Oh, we'll get there. You'll have to figure it out. But one winner is going to take all this stuff. Just one. All of it. Can you explain exactly how this works? People send money People send coins. People have sent all these coins. Everything here. I didn't pay for it. Nobody paid for it. It's just the goodness of their heart to promote the hobby and put these coins into somebody's hands, right? We got, what do we got? A copper round. We got some channel stickers. We got some brilliant uncirculated nickels. Here's a silver eagle. I mean, what are you talking? 25 bucks on that anyway. You got some foreign coins, some proofs. Here's a proof dime. We got a, I don't know what this is. What is that? Proof Kennedy $50. Here's a silver proof dime. What's this? What's this? There's a proof nickel. We've got that Isle of Man coin, some tokens, a couple of V nickels here. You have a Tomback 1943. You got some wheat pennies. There's a W quarter here. How about that? That's how that works. People send it in, and we give it away. And now they also send cash, and we add more coins. So right now we're at the part where we're going to find out how much cash did they send in, right? And we take a little bit for the shipping. We take a little bit and set it aside. And finally, we have, you know, the giveaway itself, which is probably in the next half an hour to 45 minutes. So keep paying attention. Yep, it's a community sponsored giveaway is the way that works. All I do is keep track of the paperwork, right? Make sure we're not, you know, we can't give it all away and go broke because then nothing happens. So we talk people up, you know, you're sending your channel sticker. We're going to talk about your channel. You're sending some coins, you know, we're going to say, hey, Cheapskate sent these, and he's got a sale on Mondays at 6 o'clock, right? And Bill J sent this, and he's got a show daily, you know, around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, just a casual hangout type of thing. We got Blues coins, right? He sent these coins, and he has the show after the big show where it's just casual banter is all it is. We tell a lot of dirty jokes and beat people up with their lunch money. That's what we do on that show. So that's why we talk, you know, that's what's in it for them. We're going to talk them up and give them some promotions, right? What's in it for you? You can win all the coins. Not too shabby. And then for everybody, you know, we have a chance at some pretty darn spectacular stuff over here. And it all helps. It all adds up. And that's what people do. This is the spirit of the hobby right here. Okay, to get back. Where is it? There it is. Okay, we got 10 for Blues for the big show and 5 for the kitty. There you go. Who's this? BLC. Now, if you do send cash, it must be goods and services, okay? It must be goods and services or I have to send it back. From Beth Coddington, we have $10 bill. That's Beth C. God love you. Beth just broke 1,000 subscribers, by the way. She's been gone for a couple of weeks. She does this this thing with plays. She directs plays and stuff. You know,
and she acts.
They sing, they dance, they play, and she's like the one who says, "More cowbell." Amanda.
That's as close as I have is to cowbell.
Pardon?
This is as close as I have to cowbell.
I need to get a cowbell.
There
might be one out there in the backyard. That's like a finger. Okay, let's see. CFA. What's this? No, that's the blog. What's this? That's where I need to. Okay, so that's from Beth. From KD Scrapper. He won a couple of weeks ago.
Thumbs up.
We've got a $5 bill because he's learned. He won, so now he thinks, what if everybody sent in $5? We got 100 people watching.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit that bell, by the way, and subscribe to this channel because we have some giveaways spontaneously from time to time. I go on in the middle of the night just for no darn reason. Look, whatever whim crosses me is what I do. But we talk about coins all the time, and you don't want to miss a big show almost every Sunday. Well, that's an odd number. From Scott Hugenboom, we have $5.52. Okay, I'm gonna just call that $5. That'll work. That's from Hoogie, and he's got great videos. Really, they're good stories, is what those are. Or is that from Mrs. Hoogie?
He does. Okay. I like when he sits in his backyard and drinks lemonade. Yeah,
and talking about cranberries. And one time he dressed up like a sheriff.
Yeah, the cranberries.
That was getting kind of weird there, huh? Okay, from Jeff Stanley, we have a $5 bill.
The cranberries.
From Hollis Luquiet.
That would be Cajun.
Cajun. My favorite number, as always, mon ami, $7 bill from Cajun Coin Hunter. God love you. Now, he's got a silver wheel you'll want to check out there. Mantic coins with $25. And it's Mantic and myself and CJ that are working on this database. Oh, man, it's a lot of work. But it's going to be so much. It's going to be so worth it. You'll have to get in there and find out what that is all about. Look at this. Look at this. This is 3 weeks running that I've had to put in a folder right there. Because when we got a $50 donation, we're going to put in a folder. This is from Ramon Juan. God love you. Let me find my home. There. It's a Jefferson Nickel folder number 2 because it's what I have right now. I have to get more. And when we get a $50 donation or more from a single person, we're going to put this in. It's got 3 folds, 3 pages with dates, mint marks, mintages for every coin produced from 1962 to 1995. There it is. Brand spanking new. Let me change this out here. Where is it? Whoa, there it is. Brand spanking new. It looks still got the barcode on there. There it is. It'll fit what, 80 or some darn coins. It's a bunch, and it's a great way to organize your collection, especially when you're new and don't quite understand what you're trying to do, but you're into it. By God, get every date, every mint mark, right? Put them in order. Get the best one. You put one in, you don't like it, you just kind of squeeze the back, and you'll pop it out, so you can replace it with a better one, and build your collection that way. Every date, every mint mark, and as you know, the best grade possible. So Ramon sent in a $50 donation. We're going to put that baby right into the package here. I need a place to put it. There we go. Ramon, God love you. Now that's caring right there. We have some more. We're not done yet. Carlos. Carlos, what's your screen name? Because I hate to give people's real names. Let's see. Carlos on call. There it is. Where do we go? I have a $5 donation from Carlos. We thank you very much. Let me hit the refresh because it took 20 minutes to get through that. And see if anything else came in. Okay. Carlos, Ramon, Mantic, Hollis, Jeff, yeah, Hootie, yeah, KD, Amanda. KD, Amanda. I didn't write down Amanda. We got 5 from Amanda. Now, Amanda's down there visiting SJ today. She took the flight, and we watched her travel all the way across Arizona and New Mexico and Texas and that other state, and then California. What is it, Utah? Dude, they were way off course at one point. Okay, let's see. Amanda, then we got Beth and Blues. Yep, and Charlie and Sandy. And from last week, Little Nitrate and Silver Nitrate. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 147. Well, hey, we can do this. All right, we got $147 in. I'm going to take off $20 and put that in my pocket. And that's the cost of the show. It's going to cover shipping because of shipping. Dude, it's never less than $8. But also there's PayPal fees. Every person that makes a payment, yeah, I get hit with a fee. So that $20 helps account for that too. Then things we put in, because we're always putting stuff in here. Okay, we got 127, and I'm going to take off another $10 for the kitty. There we go. So we're adding $15 to kitty this week, 10 from blue, 5 from blues, and 10 from this. Okay, then we come back over here. Yep. Click on this button. Yep. What do you want to see? Big, old, silver, copper? What do you like? Because we got a bunch of stuff here, and we can make this work. Here, kitty, kitty. Mr. Popzilla has joined us. Wonderful name. Okay. I got this stack. Let's see where we are, because we like to add something. You know, one thing every collector likes to have is a silver dollar. So I picked up a bunch of silver dollars. They weren't, you know, crazy by any means, but they weren't junk either. I've got a 1921D, and it is a splendid piece. It is circulated, so it's lost much of its original luster. There's still some hints of cartwheel on here. 1921. What's on the back? No mint mark. So that's a Philly. There it is. Great shape, right? Somewhere, but very slight and not screwed up. That's the key. So somewhere, somebody is going to get a 1921 Morgan dollar that is respectable. You'll get these, and they've been cleaned, they've been gouged, they've been turned into fishing tackle. Really, I was watching It's Me, Brian, and I was asking him, you know, what's the best kind of coin to use to catch fish? Because they drill a hole in it and use it as, you know, a sinker or something. And he seems to think silver is the thing, because you get a better clientele of fish that way. There it is. Let's put a Morgan dollar in there. What are we taking off? We're putting that off for $22, right? So we got 117 minus 22. And you can follow along with the numbers, because usually I'm pretty close. But if I screw up, well, don't worry. Usually I screw up in the favor of the winner here. 5. I get $95 to play with. That ain't too bad. You're not eligible. Mike Kittle won back-to-back, right? 90 days apart. If you do win, right, you can't win for another 90 days. He won on day 90. Okay, good enough. This is Mike Wolf. Well, now we can get started. Let's see. What do we got here? I'll get a couple of these. Give me this one, because I want to put in one of these. What you got here? 1907. Yeah, it's old, it's worn, it's tired. Right, there it is. It's a barber quarter. It's not 1907, it's 1900. No matter. It's pretty well worn now. You get a solid rim, but you have almost no detail on the profile. It looks like those silhouettes your mother would have, like on the wall in the living room when you're, 8 years old. It's like your head. Okay, well, that's what my mother had. There it is. But it does have a full rim. You get the full wingtips on there. No mint mark, so it's a 1900 plain. There it is. It's a quarter. Whoa! Now it's a quarter on the floor. We're going to put that in at $7. Excuse me. And that's the quarter. And I got, what do we got here? 87 to work with. We're going to keep on going. What's that other one? Where'd that go? Yeah, here it is. Let's put this baby in. Stop! Don't drop it. Whatever you do, don't drop it. Okay, we got pennies, we got nickels, we got dimes, we got quarters. We got that $50. We usually have more silver $50. Okay, let's make sure we get one of those in here. I've got a 1918 $50, and it's in very good to fine condition. It's probably fine, but I kind of figure very good and fine is about the same on these. The details, once you get to a certain point, they're flat, and then it takes a long time to get them smushed down even further. But there it is. It's a 1918. We look at the back, and you got to find a little S in the appropriate position. So it's made in San Francisco. And I had a stick here. There it is. We're going to look right down here, right beside that rock. I got a full outstanding rim. Plenty of detail, but a little worn for fine. So we call it very good. There's a scope, and there's your mint mark right in here. S, 1918 S. There you go. We're going to put that in for a $20 bill. Decent looker on that. Look at the other side. 1918. Because a person needs a 1918 S $50. There it is. We keep on going. There we go. That's $20 on that. So we still have 67 to work with. Are you catching on how it works yet? And one person wins it all. That's how that's going to work. What you got here? Another stinking quarter. Is that right? Yep. Let's look at the shape on this. I've got fine plus. on a 1928 S standing Liberty quarter. There she is. She's just standing. There's one where she's sitting. I think on this one she looks more like a man. Where are you? Here she is. You got great detail on this. I call it fine plus. It's not quite very fine. It's a little weak on some of the details, like on the shield, but you're starting to see, you know, all kinds of stuff. You got the little dots, no stars, right? You can start to see separation in the robe in between her legs. There's a mint marks right here on the front, right? M is McNeil. He's the guy who designed it. But you got a full decent date. You're starting to see the dots and dashes that go around. That's not Morse code. That's just a design feature. Right? There's her little hair going on there and the veils, olive branch. Yep. So it's, I guess it's like a gate. I forget what it represents. And there she is. I wouldn't mind having one of these, but I'd just cover it with beer cans. It was outside my house. And on the back, we got the bird here and lots of detail in the feathers. Good solid rim. Seriously, these things were, this was an important coin in currency back in the 20s and 30s. You know, the Depression years. There we go. E pluribus vinvum. What? You can't pronounce that. Speak English. They've always had trouble with English. There it is. 1928 S. What's that going for? $12. That's about market value on those things. I've seen these getting, you know, excessive bidding sometimes. Keep an eye out. You can get decent old coins for decent value. Often. That's 12. SLQ. What was the 20? That was a Walker. What was 22? That was a Morgan. Yep. Okay, we keep on going here. Let's see what's next. We can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Let's put a dime in there. How about this one? It's just a little thing. What is it? It's a dime. What you got is a 1904 Barber dime in extremely fine condition. Let's get in there and take a look, and we'll compare that to this other Barber we have here. And what happens to these things when they wear out? Now, this is a quarter, right? But this one is a dime. Ta-da. Look, it says Liberty up here in the head, right? You've got leaves in a wreath, which are laurel leaves, right? You got this is actually a Phrygia cap. Which is the cap worn by a republic, because it's not a crown. We don't have a crown. We have no monarchy. So this Phrygia cap is what it's called, denotes a republic. Over time, when they wear, there's nothing. There's no, looks like a big, what is this? Like a tumor. That's not a tumor. This is actually the remnants of the cap. The leaves, you got a couple sticking up here, but they're gone. Sometimes the only letter you see once they're worn down is just the end of the Y right up here. But he's got a face, he's got an ear, right? There's plenty of detail when they're not worn down, which is what this one is. XF. Ta-da! A good solid rim. You got some beautiful toning if that's your thing. I'm not a big fan of toning. Right? Liberty is complete. You got every letter of Liberty showing in here. And 1904. Let's flip that over and have a look. And the dimes, well, they're a little smaller. On the quarters and half dollars, you have the same design on the back, which is not unlike the presidential seal. There you go. We got wheat, we got corn, we got tobacco, we got the ribbon. And look, if you get into it, you can start to see the veins in the leaves, which is really telling me higher end on that. Let's get in there and have a look. There it is, one dime. Get in and look at these leaves. Ta-da! Yeah, great shape on this. Splendid shape. Full, complete, solid rim. I'm happy with this sort of thing. Whoa! How many shows out there are giving away XF 1904 Barber dimes? That goes in at $25, okay? I'll put that right down here. Okay, 67, that's going to be 55. Minus 25 is the the barber dime. So we still have $30 to work with. I'm going to give one more look over there on PayPal, okay? Bear with me for
While
just
you do that, I'm just going to say something real quick, okay?
Okay.
The whole idea of the clues and putting them up throughout the show is so people will be here the whole show. Please do not put the clues up in chat. That's unfair to the people who have stuck around for the whole entire show to get the clues.
Oh, delete those those comments if you see them. Okay, it's spinning. It's spinning. Ready? Watch it. It's spinning. Okay, there's Carlos. Yep. There's Juan. Yep. There's Mantic, Hollis, Jeff, Scott, Kent. Yep. Okay, that's what we got. We got $30 to play with. Okay, let's see. I think we can do this. I got a couple of pieces here. Find my way back there. Are we there? Good. Okay, let's see. We've got, what is that? It's another $50 because we'd like to get some silver into that show. It's a 1963. What do you call it? Ben Franklin $50. It does have a mint mark right above the top of the bell. You get the Liberty Bell here. Where are you? Oh, yeah, there it is. There's your Denver. And this is better shape. A lot of times these things have been worn, they've been spent, they've been butchered. You got plenty of original luster, but this is only AU. Okay, it's not quite brilliant uncirculated, but it's far better than melt, I can tell you that. That's going in at $9 for that one. There we go. Oh, I'm stuck to my paper. There we go. We get 21 left. Minus 9 is 21. That's the Ben. Okay, let's see. What's this stuff? Yeah, I think we can do a bunch of. Oh, we're gonna put these in. They keep getting bumped around. What you got here? I went to I forget where I went. It was last January. I went on a cruise and we stopped off at the Bahamas and said, "Hey, you get any rolls of coins? Can I get some rolls?" And the guy at the bank says, "Yeah, freak. Here you go. Here's some nickels. That's the round one with a pineapple. Here's some dimes. You got a couple of fish and a scalloped edge. You got the quarter with a boat, and you got a 15-cent up there, which is kind of a neat thing. Those are probably good for like a quarter or 40 cents or 50 cents or something, and they all have the same obverse. A dancing marlin and a dancing penguin, and this is their circulating coinage. Now they canceled the penny. I guess they're gonna stop making the pennies. We'll put those right in here. That's like the little things we just add in just for fun. And we got some Bermuda coins and a barber dime and a bunch of this stuff. Okay, keep on going. What do you got here? Oh, how many? We got $21 to work with. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This will work. This will work. Okay, let's put this in first off. I like these. 1883 is the date on that. That's a penny from Great Britain. There's Britannia sitting in her wheelchair. You got Vicky on the front. Where's Vicky on the front? There she is. Before they did that design where it looks like a beluga whale on her forehead. It's pretty old and wore out. We're gonna put that in for a couple of bucks. And try to fit all the rest of these in. I got Mercury dimes. Okay, this is the plate. This is the tray of stuff that I get lined up and ready to go. So we can just add it as we need to. But we're going to put in all these Mercury dimes. There are 10 of them. They're all different. Every single one of them is a little bit different. By date, there's 2 actual 41s, but one has an S. But let's see if we can read these. Where's my stick? You ready? Let's see. 1917, 29. No. 20, 26, 24, 35, 36, 41, 41. Oh, we can't see it. Yeah, 36, 41, 41 has 44, I think. I can't read it. 43 and 45. So we're going to slide all those up because then you can get a start on your mercury dime collection. And that should flush us out for the day. Let's get those in there. Dun, dun, dun. And they're kind of wore out. They're good for a couple of bucks a piece. Oops, let's move those. And we are at 0 minus 21, 0. Okay, the hammer falls. If any other donations come in, we're going to apply them to next week's show. Fair enough? Because otherwise we'll just keep going all night. But every now and then somebody's donation will come in out of place. There's a lot of distance between you and me. Catherine, we just dropped a hammer. So we're going to add that to next week's show is what we'll do. It works, but usually something shows up. A lot of times somebody's will show up. We've been going for, an hour and a half now. That's good. I think it's time to give this stuff away. What do you say?
I think so.
What's that? What's that penny? And why isn't it on my desk?
I don't, well, what used to be. You used to have it a long time ago.
Oh man, I gotta stop giving away coins.
Well, you weren't. I hardly think you gave it to me.
No, okay. We got a proof set. We've got, let's see, an eagle here. We got a bunch of stickers, a copper round. Let's see, a piece of webbing. We got a 1918 S $half. We got a W quarter in here. Here's some wheat pennies. Let's see, a 63D Ben Franklin. I don't know what that is. Let's see, an 81S proof nickel. We got 57 brilliant uncirculated from Blues. Let's see, this one's got die cracks. You got what you got there? A penny from the Isle of Man. There's a proof poop eye. The proof is in the poop eye. Let's see, a 29 wheat penny. Brilliant. Here's that schnoz. Remember the schnoz thing where he's got the booger schnoz coming out? Yeah. We got a Jefferson nickel folder over here. We got a Barber quarter. What's that one? Another Lincoln. That thing, whatever it is. Okay. Canadian penny, Canadian nickel there, the Tomback. Let's see, keep on going. We got the Standing Liberty quarter. You got this gorgeous Barber dime right here, the Bahamas pennies. You got 10 different Mercury dimes, a proof clad Kennedy. There you go, a big fat penny from Great Britain from 18 something or other. That's a proof dime. You got another, what's that one? 1965. That'll go in your folder. Get your good start there. You got a proof dime from Paula there. Let's see. What was that one? The 58 penny. Yeah, a little bit of everything. Now we got to give it all away. Have you got a plan?
I do.
Okay. See, I don't even know what the clue is right here.
So
take it away.
I've been putting up clues, numbers, and some letters. There's a few extras. I am going to, this will be a two-part answer, and it must be exact, and it must be in one comment. You have to put both parts into one comment. You can only have one answer or one guess.
One guess.
Both parts to the answer in one comment, but only one guess. And I am going to put the clue into chat. And when I'm going to read it first, then I'm going to put it into chat. So when you see that, you can start to answer. But don't go until after I put the clue in chat. So the clue is, how many operational U.S. mints have there been, and where was the first U.S. mint to open? No abbreviations, only one answer, and both parts must be answered on the same comment. Spelling must be correct. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm all goosebumpy. There it is. Go. Yep, that's a lot of typing on this one.
Told you it wouldn't be as easy as you thought it would.
22 and Timbuktu. That looks legit to me.
Are we not going to get a correct answer on this?
Well, let's see. We got to get the number. You got to get the first mint, and it's got to be a new winner.
Oh.
Wait for it. Wait for it. I'll start reading them off here. Let's see. Let's see. 6 in Carson City, 6 Philadelphia, 6 Pennsylvania, 4 Carson City, 5 Carson City. Gums just says no. Let's see. 6 Carson City, 7 Philadelphia, 6 in Carson City, 4 in Philadelphia from Tristan, 6 Philadelphia, 6 Philadelphia, 4 mints in Carson City, 5 Philadelphia, 8 Phil.
You can only have one answer.
Yep. If you get it right, and even if one or more of your answers are correct, but you have guessed more than once, you're disqualified, and you're going to hate that if that happens.
It's already happened.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. San Francisco 8, 7 Philadelphia, 6 Deliega.
Oh, it's happened twice.
6 Philadelphia, 5 Philadelphia, 22 in Timbuktu, 7 Philadelphia, 6 North Carolina, 8 Philadelphia, 5 New Orleans, says Wesley Kester, 4 Dahlonega.
Okay, hang on a second.
4 San Francisco, 5 Philadelphia. I know this one.
I finally see it.
Oh gosh, look, here's a fellow who answered correctly, but he has guessed more than one time.
Yeah, and there's
I can't count that one. 6 Philadelphia, 5 West Point, 5 Nollins, 1792 Philadelphia, 4 total. 9 Philly.
I see it now. I just don't know if this person has won before or not.
Okay, we'll find out in just a moment. I got the list here.
Do you see it?
Find Oh, sorry, that's spelled wrong. We got a couple of candidates here. Let me look up and see if Chris W. has won before.
Chris W. guessed twice.
No.
Yes.
God, no. Oh,
So do you want me to say who I see?
Who do you see?
I see D. Reese.
You see D. Reese?
But I don't know if D. Reese has won before.
D. Reese? Let's see. Let me get my screen here. There's a screen. I'm going to move that over. Okay, that's good. We can see the screen. I'm going to go back here. If you've won before on the big show, you're not eligible to win this time around. So I get hidden. Yeah. Can we see this?
Oh, he said he has not won. So
Young, Value, JB, David, Mike, Crystal.
I'll tell you what the answer is. There were 9 active U.S. mints, and Philadelphia was the first opened.
So we're looking for 9 in Philadelphia. Is that right?
Yes.
D. Reese is not on my list.
And there were a couple that were close, had the spelling wrong, and there were a couple that had the right answer and guessed more than once.
Let's go through it. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm going to scroll up and find your stuff here.
Tristan guessed more than the first one was right with the wrong spelling, and then he guessed a second time, and it was right with the right spelling. But
I can't accept that.
No.
That's one guess, even if you're right.
D. Reese is the first one I see with the correct answer and the correct spelling.
Here's the start of it all. Okay. 6 Philadelphia, 6 Pennsylvania. We need 9 and Philadelphia. Here's Tristan with message retracted. That's not going to work for you.
No.
You get disqualified because we saw it earlier.
What did Consignment say?
I'm looking for D. Reese over here. I'm looking for 9 Philly over on this side. 6 Philly, 5 Philly, 7 Philly, 6 Philly, 5 Philly, 7 Philly, 8 Philil. Oh, almost. Well, the number was wrong.
So Captain Jigger wants me to name the mints.
Yep.
So let me see if I can do it off the top of my head.
Spelling
Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, Carson City, Charlotte, Dahlonega, Philippines,
Manila.
Manila. That's Philippines. I'm missing one. What am I missing?
San Francisco and Denver.
I said Philadelphia, San Francisco, Denver, Charlotte, Carson City, Dahlonega,
West Point.
West Point.
There you go. We got 4 mints on the table.
West Point.
Charlotte, Dahlonega, CC,
Philippines.
Carson City,
Manila.
San Francisco, PDF.
Trust. Hang on.
You.
Oh, New Orleans. Thank you. I'm missing New Orleans. Thank you. That's 9. I missed.
So I got Chris W here with 8 Philadelphia, and then just down here with 9 Philadelphia, but he's guessed more than once. And this one was right, but I can't take you.
Did not make coins, and the Dalles was never opened.
The Dalles was never functional.
The building was built, but it was.
Yeah, I see D. Reese with 9 in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
Yep, that's what I see too.
He's the first one, guessed once, got it right, spelled it right. There I jumped. There's D. Reese. Let me type D. Reese in here. D. Reese.
Blues
Wins.
always count.
Well, good. I can save the shipping on those 2
I
nickels.
know, Sanjiga, I know. Cajun's going to get mad at me as I forgot New Orleans. New Orleans. Oh, there's a
Threw
9.
myself out.
Most people forget
The C and the D.
yeah. And
Dahlonega. Those are early mints on the East Coast because of a gold strike in Dahlonega, Georgia, and Charlotte. North or south?
Congratulations, D. Reese. Congratulations. All this, and I forgot to say congratulations to D. Reese. You going to bed?
We got the nickels for the girls.
Oh, you're all warm, Lindsay. Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
Say good night, Ken.
Good night.
What?
Is that a broken finger?
Yeah. Okay. Good night. I love you. Go to bed.
Ow.
Is that a broken finger? God, I lost.
It's Halloween.
He knows what it is. I lost focus on my camera.
Okay, D. Reese, I need 2 things from you. The first thing is pay attention to Paula, and the second thing is get me your shipping address because all this stuff is coming to you. See? Mm-hmm. So congratulations to D. Reese.
Dahlonega.
Yeah, and you're gonna do a video when you get these things in. All right, we got some foreign coins that we gotta figure out. Here we are. How many of these are we putting in?
Well, so D. Reese, don't leave yet. You've got one more thing. You need to pick one of these little bottles. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Congratulations again. Tristan, I know. Maybe next time.
Darn it, only one guess.
Yeah.
Only one guess, and it's got to be spelled
He
right.
picked 4. No, that was Coin Collector Ohio.
On way back. He says
4. Okay, he picked 4. So
4.
let's see what's in 4.
Now I got to get a card out.
4 says times 2.
Times 2.
So now he has to pick again.
This way you pick out like number 17 or something. Okay,
Pick
whatever
one
it is, we'll double it for you. See y'all Thursday for the Q&A, says Mantic. We'll see you then, baby. 8:30. Mantic's channel. He says 2.
Carson City Mint was in Philly, San Francisco, Denver, and Carson City, right? 2. Okay. Somebody asked for bonus points. How many mints did, I think he said Coin Press 1. What do you say? Something like that. I don't know.
My
Okay.
first one worked at San Francisco as well as the Carson City Mint.
And Denver and Philadelphia. I think it's been to all of them.
Has it?
I
That's a
think so.
well-traveled prep.
5. So 10.
10 coins. All right, here's a piece of card. And I try not to look, but if I look here, it's the same as looking here because I'm looking
Yes.
right there. Okay, let me open one of these.
Five.
Put the count them out and then take a look at them.
Philadelphia, San Francisco,
Like
Denver.
bigger or smaller coins?
I don't think it went in all of them.
One,
Did it? Placer Chaser said Philadelphia, San Francisco, Denver, Charlotte, Carson City, Dollar. No.
5, 6,
Oh.
7, 8,
Not
9.
New York. Placer
And
Chaser.
so it's 5 times 2, or is it 10 times 2?
It's 5 times 2.
There's 10. Okay, let's look at them. All right, what do we got here? We got, okay, we got one of them. We got 2 of those, so we'll keep the better one. Okay, we got one of these. These are kind of common in these batches. It's a I don't know what it is. Towers of Hanoi. It's Chinese or Korean or Vietnamese, or it's somewhere in the Southeast Asia area. This is different. Haven't seen one of these before. It's got a flower on it. That's Japanese. It's got the chrysanthemum.
David Carlos said, I don't like that. I don't like that because I did the winning.
What's this?
His comment.
That's another one of those.
I've not won. David Carlisle. I'm on live chat and Ken's on live chat. Yeah.
Take that one out. What's this one? That's really shiny. Okay, let's give you that one and take out that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's better because that's the same. Here's one with a hole in it. 9. What are like a big fat copper or a little tiny one? What is that? A 6 pence from 1953. Got Queen Elizabeth. We'll just throw those in there. Yeah, that'll be a good batch. There, set that right up. We got a bunch of stuff here for you. There, look, you got a mint set, not 2009, just the Phillies. So you got a bunch of satins coming at you. A whole bunch of Mercury dimes. The girls will love those. Let's see. We got the 2 Buffalo nickels here somewhere. I don't know where those went. Where did those go? Oh, there they are. There's the 2 Buffalo nickels. You have a 2000. No, I can't see it. Yeah, 2011 Silver Eagle, 1918 S on the Walking Liberty have. There's a beautiful Barber dime right below that. There you go. 1904. Let's see, the big fat old British penny. There's the size of a $50. You're gonna love it. Let's see, here's a seeded Liberty quarter. Here's a Morgan dollar. Yeah, you'll have to cut that in half for the girls, or keep it for yourself. Either way, it's gonna work. Yep. There's a bunch of stuff here. Do me a favor and get a hold of me at my email, and a bunch of foreigns here. Let me set that over here, and make sure you get me your shipping address, D. Reese. How do I do this? Email. I think that might work. We'll go from there. That's got it. I want to thank everybody who participated in this tonight.
Yeah.
The people that sent cash, the people that sent coins. I want to thank, of course, D. Reese for winning. And dude, he got the magic word too.
Hit that thumbs up.
Hit that thumbs up. Hit it so hard it pops off. I want to thank Little Nitrate, Silver Nitrate, Charlie and Sandy Reiser, Blues Coins, Beth Connington, KD Scrapper, Hoogie's Hobby Shop, Jeff Stanley, Cajun Coin Hunter, Mantic Coins, Ramon Juan, Carlos, Amanda. Let's see, did another one come in later? Nope, that's our list right there. People donating cash, plus all the coins that came in. Oh gosh, where's my list? Dodger, 455. We got Galaxy, 471. Spitfire, Bill J, Cindelicious, Joe Durbin, Dodger, 455 again. Okay. We got CJ's Coins and Crafts. We got to thank Jeff Watson, Cheapskate Coins, Paula Bloom. Let's see, everybody. It goes on and on. D. Reese with the 37 thumbs up.
There was a 9 in the clues, Captain Jigga, and there was a P in the clues. So.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Yeah, a lot of those mints have opened up and closed over time. Dahlonega, of course, that went down, in 1861. The same with Charlotte, because the Civil War got involved. And of course, after the Civil War, they'd gone through so much of the darn coins they really didn't need it anyway. Much of the gold was depleted to support the war effort. New Orleans came about when the Mississippi was the hub of transport. All the cotton, everything coming down the Mississippi River, it was a transportation hub. It was a key port in the United States. And of course, over time, things changed. They moved west. San Francisco came into its own being. The Denver Mint started up what, 19 something around there, somewhere around 1900, 190. I don't know what it was. But you see the move west, and then they started to centralize the mints as well. So they didn't need the Carson City Mint, which started because of the silver rush. So they took that one down. There's another one, the Dalles in Oregon, that was supposed to start up, but it never got past. We got the sign up. They never got the funding to actually.
But the building still stands.
Pardon?
The building still stands.
Still there. Then of course you have the mint in Manila, right? Now here we got the country, we won it. Part of the spoils of war from the Spanish-American War, became a territory back in 1898, and it was held by the U.S. until the Japanese invaded in 1941, and then was ours again, later in 1944. And they had a mint of their own because, geez, they are halfway around the world, and it's an entire nation anyway. And they later got their independence, and now they make their own coins. Yeah, lots of stuff going on in the history of coinage over here.
And you thought that would be easy.
No, we're making it tougher, folks. Tougher. You might want to do your homework. But geez, what a promise. If you do your homework, you get, a pile of good stuff. This will probably, fill a big padded envelope right here.
Both of those answers are in your red book. Just saying.
Oh, speaking of which, where'd that go? I like to put in a magazine because
the coins I was showing on my scope were not clues. I was actually just putting some of my coins in new flips, so I thought I'd put them up and show them off a little bit.
There we go.
I did them on my scope.
It's gone. You should be right on top here. Bear with me for just a moment while I try to find stuff. There it is.
Meant to confuse.
All right, what's this one? This was in the stack. It's just a copy of Numismatic News from May. Actually, there it is. Little one.
This one.
There it is. That's what it normally looks like. And you can check it out, read it, review it, read the news, see what's going on. It's a great source of knowledge, information. What's the top story for coin collecting this week? And that's what the Numismatic News. Where's my button? There it is. That's what the Numismatic News is all about.
Sorry, Kickstar. I didn't mean to confuse you. But Cajun said I showed 9 coins, so that actually would have worked out with the clue. So
there we go. We'll put that in there too.
There you go.
This makes great padding on the bottom of the package, so I can fit everything in.
There's always things to learn in those magazines, man. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, it's a great source. Numismatic News is what, $30 a year? Maybe you want to get into that. That's up to you. I don't promote them. I don't make nothing off of them, but I have them around, so it's a neat one to just add into the package.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care if they Google it, Dragonkin. Listen, that just means that they're learning something new.
Yeah. Google is your friend. Google will answer a lot of questions.
Yeah, I bet you a lot of people in this chat tonight will remember how many US mints there have been.
9.
Yep.
Really? Yeah, they're out there.
Okay.
Tough questions.
Everybody wins when you learn something. Everybody wins.
We've had some easy ones, right, where you just guess a date and you watch that comment and just go zip, 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 and it gets away from me sometimes. And you see the name go by, and then it takes you 20 minutes to check and see if did anybody guess twice, that sort of thing. One guess, maybe a win, maybe it won't. If you don't guess, you won't win. for sure. Those coins you were showing were confusing me, Paula. Tough question, big prize. Yep. I didn't even get a chance to win, but I still watch. Why not, Dragonkin? You don't have a chance to win?
I don't think he's in the U.S.
Ah, that might be it. I don't ship out of country. Look, some nations don't allow their citizens to have gold or silver. I think Myanmar, you can't even collect coins. That's forbidden. Well, I don't have the time really to study the law for 214 countries. Their mailing and shipping and importation requirements.
Taxes.
No, I'm not.
Somebody, I think it was Jeep and John, just got a package from somebody, and he got nailed big time having to pay taxes.
Yeah, import tariffs. I'm not going there. No, I don't have the time for that. These are U.S. coins, so we have primarily U.S. collectors. I've always said it. Nobody's duplicated the big show for other countries. There's an opportunity for you. Why not? Have some fun. I've had people in Australia, good folks. Who is it? Geir is up in Norway. I would love for him to have a chance to win. He's got great videos, fantastic scenery. He's one of my favorite channels, but I'm not shipping to Norway. I'm not shipping to France or Australia or Belgium or that place where the elephants live. I'm not going there.
You're awesome, Ramon. So
that's about the only limit I have here. If you're under 18 and your parents don't want you to have the package, send it back.
Right.
That's easy. Keep something for yourself, but send it back if your parents don't want you to play. Now, really, if your parents don't want you to play, they probably have more control of your life, such as what you're watching on YouTube. So that's not really a problem. But we've had, minors win the package, and it was a while before we had to make that.
Yeah.
But it's a U.S. Citizens with a U.S. shipping address, even APO, because that goes through a lot of times into foreign countries. There's places you can't ship certain things to, military people stationed overseas because it violates. They couldn't send pantyhose to Saudi Arabia. Huh? There's a neat one. Now, a buddy of mine who was working on the Abrams back in the day, right? Desert Storm. He's working over at where was he working? McDonnell Douglas or one of those places? I forget. But he was telling us a story about the air filters because they weren't really designed quite for desert warfare. But they found out the simple solution is just, stick some pantyhose over the air filter, and it's a good pre-filter. But you couldn't send pantyhose to Saudi Arabia because of Sharia law. So they repackaged them and took them out of the Lego eggs or whatever, took them out of the egg container and called it forked tank filter. And they printed up a bunch of stickers and sent them off anyway.
Y'all make sure you go check out Blue's Coins after the big show. He's doing that after the big show chat. So
really, is he live yet? He'll be live anytime now.
Send me the link. So you guys, it's always fun over there. It's a good time. It's nice and relaxing. So if you want to go just hang out and chat. All right, I'm going to get off here, Ken. Congratulations again, D. Reese, and thanks everybody, and good luck next time. I'm always sad for the people that don't win, but happy for the ones that do.
Hey, we'll do it again next week.
See you next week. Same place, same channel.
California right now is still U.S. territory, so we're okay there. Yeah. Besides, they need every bit of economic help as they can get, so we'll send it to there. Bill says, I found the token with mints on the pack and the dates they opened. I wish I had that in front of me. There you go. There's Blues. There you go. You can go see Blues. See what he's doing, talking about. He just goes on after the big show. Sometimes I get in there and yak around with him. Sometimes I go eat, which I'm thinking ham and Swiss cheese and grill it and put some cheddar on there. I get some onion. That's what I'm thinking about right now. They may tax you too. They might just tax you. You never know. Really, let's get rid of the income tax. We're the government, aren't we? I'll stop taxing you if you stop taxing me. Bring back tariffs and stuff. Yeah. Okay, Dragon Kid nails it on the head. He says, have a great night all. And with that, I shall leave you guys thinking of coins and dreaming about wonderful collections. And you guys stay groovy. I'm going to take off.